Now, here's something a lot of people don't tell you. They're not even supposed to be prophesizing. They're not even supposed to be teaching the scriptures. Now, why are you not supposed to be teaching the scriptures? Because y'all Jews saying it? Let's go to the scriptures. So let's read. But I would have you to know, I'm trying to give y'all knowledge, that the head of every man is Christ. So in this verse and this chapter, the head covering is not a physical head. Because who is the head? Christ. Who is woman head? It's not talking about woman need to cover her physical head, because the head of woman is a man. And the head of Christ is God. Now let's talk about how many people are prophesizing having Christ covered up. You're not supposed to prophesize and cover Christ up. You're supposed to prophesize and reveal Christ. They can't do that. So what? They shouldn't be prophesizing. Let's go to the next. So here you go. Every man praying or prophesizing, having his Christ, that's what it should say, having his Christ covered, dishonor his Christ. Because what is Christ? The head. So a lot of people can't understand these verses unless you what? Replace the head with Christ, because they think right now I got a head covering on. No, I am. God is my head. I'm Christ. I come in the image of God because God is uncovered. I don't cover up God. I don't say God in the sky, Christ in the sky. But everybody that's teaching Christ in the sky cannot pray or prophesy according to the Bible. So now we read scripture like this. God forbid, let God be true, but every man a liar. Every man is a liar, because nobody has uncovered their head, which is Christ. This is what makes them a liar. And they are not what? As it is written, that thou may be justified in thy sayings. So why people's sayings are not justified? Because it's coming from their thoughts. The Bible say don't lean to your thoughts. Because the information from God or the thoughts of God are going to come from Christ, which will be your head. You have to uncover so you can speak for God. So nobody's sayings is justified, and that's why we're not receiving no justice, because they sayings are not justified. That thou might overcome when thou art judged. Now, why they won't overcome this judgment? Because they prophesizing with their head covered. So I truly hope this message reach the people and the community of the conscious people who are teaching the Bible, to let them know this is why they should not be teaching the book. They are not justified, and they are liars, as the Bible clarified. Every man. It didn't say some, every man. Now, if you can uncover your head, if you can show us Christ, then we know where your information comes from. It comes from Christ. But right now, we don't know where your information comes from, because it only comes from your mind, which is what? Private interpretations. So when y'all see the title, Nobody Can Teach the Bible But Christ, this is a great example of why can nobody teach the Bible but Christ. Because why? Christ is the head of every man. So no man should be over another man, because what is Christ? The head of every man. And as always, I hope the Father has circumcised your hearts and ears for the message.